This is Frank Fortunato with CATEX TV. Today is Tuesday, September 6th, 2011. Everybody's back at work now. The American three-day Labor Day weekend has ended. As we speak, an armed convoy of 250 military vehicles and some civilian vehicles is making its way into Niger from southern Libya. It's possible, some people are speculating, that Muammar Gaddafi is on board the convoy with members of his family. No word yet. Meanwhile, in the United States, Tropical Storm Lee, which has inundated the Gulf Coast, is making its way into the central southeast, just passed through Chattanooga, Tennessee, where it dumped a foot of rain in just 5 hours. Tropical Storm Lee has disrupted oil production facilities, so much so that 60% of the output from the Gulf Coast has been cut back as the platforms were evacuated. Tropical Storm Lee might have a positive benefit, excuse me. Hurricane Katia, which is spinning around near Bermuda, has now been downgraded to a Category 3 storm, which means it only has winds of 125 miles per hour. But because the high pressure represented by Tropical Storm Lee is moving into the northeast, it might bump Katia off course and move it up to the northeast, well away from land. We'll keep our fingers crossed, because obviously that could be a very destructive event. In Texas, there's another destructive event. Wildfires have destroyed about 500 homes near the state capital of Austin. 25,000 acres have been destroyed. 5,000 people have been forced to evacuate. The governor of Texas, Rick Perry, had to leave his campaign. He's campaigning for the Republican nomination for president because 50 fires are burning throughout the state. Yesterday, Munich Re announced that they're targeting U.S. sales of around 7 billion euros by 2014. This would be an increase of about 40%. Board member Peter Roeder said we see growth potential in the U.S. damage insurance market. The company's planning sales of around 10 billion euros in the American market by 2020. Here's an interesting story. London market premium is significantly higher than previously thought. This is according to the International Underwriting Association. The total market figure had previously been thought to have been around 30 billion pounds. However, the IUA said that the figure is actually closer to 40 billion pounds. That's sort of a big margin. This came as a surprise to us, said the head of the IUA, but we can say that with a greater degree of certainty following the study. 55 companies voluntarily participated in the study. The goal was to gauge the premium income generated by insurance and reinsurance companies operating in London but outside the Lloyd's market. It showed that the company market was worth at least 12.6 billion pounds in 2010. That's quite a change. John Berger, formerly the CEO of Chubb Re and the former CEO of Altera, has popped up again. He's joining startup reinsurance company Third Point Re. It's unclear as to what role Mr. Berger will play with the company. The company apparently is formed by Daniel Loeb, who is a hedge fund trader, and he has a hedge fund called Third Point. The rumors are that Mr. Loeb is moving into reinsurance. An agreement that Mr. Berger had with Altera, his separation agreement, has said that he can go ahead and work at Third Point Re so long as he does not solicit any employees of Altera for the next 36 months. Neither Altera or Berger or Third Point have agreed to comment, but it seems as if John Berger is back. On Thursday evening, President Obama makes a speech on the economy. People are speculating that they're going to concentrate on job creation. That's the news that we have for today. If we have any breaking news, we'll come back and tell you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.